Hello, I'm Branford Manson, and welcome to Coronacation Weekly.
Perfectionist. What just happened back there? You broke the brake drum? Percussionist, did you broke the brake drum? And wait, no, when I told you I wanted you to equal, and then I wanted you to play the triangle, not doing whatever you're doing in the corner of the room right now. Like, save that for the toilet, man. Jeez.
Now, for this evening's announcements. Firstly, all last week, students were reporting to RHS and the band room to collect materials in light of school closures. If you haven't come in to see me, please do so. Find me, or I'll find you. Leadership interviews. All materials related to leadership interviews have been posted on Google Classroom. Those interview questions are due May 1st. Send them please via email to yours truly. Secondly, if you are interested in auditioning and interviewing for a role as drum major, read the directions very closely, as there are many different details and things that have changed in light of school closures. So make sure you read it closely. And of course, ask me if you have any questions whatsoever. Our next item is auditions and placements for the coming school year. Auditions for wind ensemble, parts placement for symphonic band, and auditions for jazz ensemble are all available on Google Classroom. Those items are supposed to be turned in by May 15th, and you can find all sorts of information in the Google Classroom, especially in the resources link at the bottom of that page. All of those recordings are due May 15th, and we are working to get all of the audition excerpts up on Smart Music, and that will be shared with you shortly if it hasn't been already. Speaking of Smart Music, some people have expressed difficulty completing the Smart Music login process, and for that, we're turning to a special anonymous source to shed some light on exactly what is amiss and awry in the deep, dark secret of the world of Smart Music.
There are rumors circulating that you cannot gain access into Smart Music currently, and that an email confirmation is needed. These are lies perpetuated by the deep state. If you attempt to log in again after waiting only 1 hour at most, you will be granted access. Don't believe the government lies. Try again, log in again, and join the revolution. Join Smart Music.
And now for the final news of the evening. We here at Coronacation Weekly know that there's a lot of questions about marching band and how does the coronavirus affect marching band. Let's tell you what we know for certain. Now let's move on to things that we don't know for sure, but are pretty sure kind of close-ish. We know right now that we are moving forward planning for a regular season. Now, if anything is to change, you will hear from it here first. Also, do be aware that the band camp schedule has been completed and our reporters have brought that to you. In fact, we're going to give you a quick moment to get your phones out, pull them out now, and move to the camera app. Point your camera at the screen. I'm going to flash the schedule up in just a brief second, so make sure you snap a pic so you know when you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be when you need to be there. Here we go. You ready? 3, 2, did you get it? Oh, I'm just kidding. If you missed it, don't worry. It's on the Google Classroom link like everything else. So check that space and the full Bandcamp schedule is up and ready for you. Now, if something does change, you'll hear from it first. You'll hear us first right here. And now for tonight's top story. The Coronacation Weekly Special Report. For tonight's special report, we are looking into the wide and growing world of video games. That's right. You've heard about live stream YouTubers, video game championships. I, your humble correspondent, have decided to dive deep into that world. For tonight's special, our video game walkthrough, here at Coronacation Weekly, we got our hands on an advanced copy of an upcoming title. This is still in development, in beta test, but we thought we'd give you a special glimpse and I'd guide you through the opening levels. So with that, let's begin. Sal, boot us up. All right, here we go, gamers. Look, Oregon Trail, this thing's going to be huge. I don't know, I can't say for sure, but I have a feeling this is going to spawn bajillions of sequels and spin-offs. And I figure, born in Oregon, raised in Oregon, I was made for this. All right, so options, what do we got here? Number 2, learn about the trail. Not doing that, sounds like education. All right, let's just start this, travel the trail. All right, what do we want to be here? Banker, carpenter, nah, that's work. Farmer, no, too much dirt. Banker it is. What's the first name of the wagon leader? Well, clearly the wagon leader is going to be yours truly. Let's throw Sal in the mix. Mara, our bushcraft correspondent, she can be in there. Let's see here, and then let's just get some random names here. Beth and Emily. Are those names correct? Yeah, that's who I'd go with. Branson. It's not quite the right spelling, but that's okay. It's 1848, so it's at least 50 years ago. Jumping off for Oregon is Independence, Missouri. Done reading. I was born in March. It's a lucky month. Let's do that. Advice? Nah, don't need it. You buy whatever you want at Matt's General Store. Matt's quite the guy, apparently. All right, Matt. I want to point out just the graphics of this. I mean, the advanced level of detail that has gone into this. You look at Matt there on the left and the impressive level of detail, those piercing blue eyes. Man, I cannot wait to get in the wild with this. All right, it's oxen. I got $1,600, no flat screen TV, I guess, but oxen. All right, let's buy some oxen. How many oxen? I'm gonna need at least 20 oxen. I can only have 2? Can't have 20? 9 oxen. Okay. Racking up on the oxen. Some food. Food's good, yeah. I want 500 pounds of food.
I want 500 pounds of food.
Clothing. All right, I don't change my shirt often, as you can see. So at least 2 sets of clothes per person. Now, there's 5 of us, 1 set of clothes per person. We're good. We're not living a life of luxury. This is the trail. And spare parts? No, I don't need any spare parts because I'm going to get it the first time, first try. Okay, I'm done. Spacebar, leaving the store. All right, thank you, Matt. Out we go. Weather, it's cold. Health, good, of course. I'm going to win. Let's look at the map. Let's get a scope of where we are. Okay, so you can see there we are down in Independence, bottom right of the screen. So for this game, we're trying to make it all the way to Oregon City, right, where it says finish. Spacebar to continue. Okay. Nice animation, little Conestoga hop up there. If you saw that, that wagon's bouncing. Oh, we got a blue Smurf head coming up. We're going to cross into that. What do we have here? You got Kansas River. Would I like to look around? Well, of course. Oh, wow. Just look at the beauty of that. The rendering. Man, this gives Pixar a run for its money. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I got to cross the river. Fording the river. 7 feet deep. These oxen are at least 20 feet tall. I am set. Nothing. Totally unfazed. 2 deep. 12 oxen. I bought 20. Oh man, guys, that was a big hit. That was a big hit. Big Blue River crossing. Do I want to look around? No. Last time I looked around, it was bad news. I'm just going. I don't know. Colk the wagon. I'm floating. Float the North Umpqua. I'll float the whatever Kansas. What? Oh, no way. Sal drowned? Oh, Sal. Oh, no. It's like a schoolhouse. And America only has 4 states. This is so early. There's only 4 states. 4 stars on that flag. This is history. This is what it looked like. Do you realize that when people crossed the Oregon Trail, this is what they faced? A black, barren sea of death, surrounded on both sides by green pixelated dots. You think life is hard now? Imagine living back then. Severe blizzard, lose one day. That's all right. I bought that flat screen TV at the last town. I'm just binging some Netflix. Change food rations. Oh, man. Mara's been eating all of our food, so we're going to have to go bare bones. Here's what we're really all playing Oregon Trail for. We're hunting. All right. Okay, so there I am in the top right. Now look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at the face of that hunter. If you were a wild animal, you would be nowhere. No, bison, squirrel. Oh, there we go. Got it. I've gone hunting a lot. Oh, shoot. What do I go this way? There we go. Rapid fire. This is like Dances with Wolves, but not as good. I'm in the blind, guys. Get out the deer call. I gained 924 pounds of meat from that pixelated looking brown turd. Okay, continue on the trail. Lose the trail. Lose 4 days. There's a banana peel on that black turf. Look out. Almost. Emily has deserted. Emily's deserted. You pass a gravesite. Would I like to look closer? Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Come out and play. Creepy. I can't get these controls working. I keep hitting the wrong button. I need to load up on food. Mara's just eating everything. Beth has fever. Psh, Beth. There's coronavirus around. Nobody cares about your fever. Emily. Oh, man. Emily. Mara broke her arm. If a thief comes during the night and steals 9 bullets, I have like 5,000 bullets. He took 9 of them. Dude, look at that. It's almost like you're there. See, now we're on a different planet because it's not green grass now. There's like pink, orange grass. The corn that we're about to steal. And we're going to move on before we stare at this politically incorrect Native American anymore. That's the Grand Canyon, guys. Why would you travel to it when you could just see it right here? Attempting to ford the river. Not attempt, we are succeeding. There's no dip in the height of that wagon. Look at that. There's nothing to worry about. Mara drowned. Beth drowned. You have no oxen to pull your wagon? Have to trade for an ox to be able to continue? What if I want to go on foot? I want to go on foot to the Oregon Trail. No one wants to trade with you today. I don't even know who's alive in my party. There's no health stats. I don't know. Just a health good. I don't think that health is good when like 4 of my people have died. He'll trade you 1 ox. I am willing to trade. Yes. Good. I got this. Branson has typhoid. Oh, I don't even know what that is, but I heard it's bad. Next landmark's only 94 miles away. I could inadequate grass. Is that bad water? Inadequate grass, bad water, climate change, guys. Broken wagon tongue. You were able to repair the wagon, obviously, because there are skills that I have. Branson has a broken arm. I think I have typhoid, a broken arm, and malaria. Branson has the measles. It's always me. They're always picking on me. Oh no. Here lies Branson. Would you like to write an epitaph? An epitaph. So I said, would you like to make changes? Yeah. I want to live. That's what I want to change. Let's just let this play out. Like a little pitch bend at the end there.
Gosh, this game sucks. Man, this franchise is going nowhere. I'm out of here. Jeez, shoot.
Anyways, we hope you enjoyed that special report. Before we close out the evening tonight, we want to put a request out to all of you. Last week, we asked you to supply us with your own compositions, your own transition music, if you will, and many of you did in spades. In fact, you've heard that music played throughout tonight's broadcast, and We had such an overwhelming response from all 4 of you that we thought we'd up the ante, so to speak. And this week we're asking you to send us a picture. What are you doing in these difficult times? We all need help from one another, brainstorming what can we do after 14 weeks staring at the same 4 walls. It gets a little creepy after a while. So send me a picture and give us your great ideas, recipes you're making, siblings you're beating up. What have you been up to? Share with us and let us know what you're doing to stay sane. How about this? Just to incentivize you a little further, any pictures that we use, the person who submitted that photo will get a bag of loose dog hair from our beauty correspondent, Mara Hansen. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for inviting us into your homes yet again. Until next time, I'm B Money, and this ain't funny.